What's up, crypto junkies? Jay coming at you with another video. Today we're going to talk about this big problem that is still going on in the world today around credit card processing. And what we're going to talk specifically, and the point that I'm going to make, hopefully very quickly, is that this is why we need something like cryptocurrency. This is what people still aren't understanding about not crypto, but Bitcoin itself and these cryptocurrencies that really stand for something. Not the pseudo ones that are coming in and acting like they're cryptocurrency, but they're just a centralized currency that is not decentralized, okay? So centralization is the problem. That is the continuing of this conversation that I've been having on this channel for quite some time now. So today, this is all sparked by a friend of mine just sent me an email. So I will show you that. Just sent me an email that Square, remember those guys, the little white thing that you pop in your phone? So simple. You can check out from anywhere. You can accept payments all around the world, right? That was the slogan. Well, they locked down his account today. This was after 3 phone calls, submitting a ton of personal information, business information. As much as outside of like, give me your passwords, he submitted to them. And they reviewed it, and they came back to him, and they said, nope, we've decided and determined that we can no longer support processing your payments. Starting today, your account with Square is deactivated. Any funds currently in your account balance will be held for a period of 120 days. 120 days! Ah! You know why I don't like this? Because this is PayPal 2007 through 2012. They did this to us. When I was doing digital product launching, in the beginning, I had no business set up. I had nothing, but I was an entrepreneur. I wanted to bootstrap this thing. I didn't have enough money, and I wanted to get it going. So what did I do? I used PayPal, and they used to play these games. They'd freeze up your assets for 180 days, which I'll get more into this, but can you just picture this for a second? Wrap your head around this. This drives me nuts. You're running your business to this. You've got your entire life, all your money, in this platform in one way or another, tied up, maybe pending payments, however the platform works, because I don't know. I haven't used Square. But, you know, with PayPal, you just kind of have to wait a couple days depending on how you got the payment. And then there was even things that they started integrating in, which is that you had to leave 10% in. And all those things are fine, right? For running business transactions, like that's fine, you know, for chargebacks and stuff like that. Like let's make it secured and unsecured at the same time. So leave some assets staked up for a period of time for chargebacks. It makes total sense. But to go like all the way to the extreme of locking down the account and you get nothing for 120 days and the claim is chargebacks, that doesn't actually make logical sense. So let's look at this together here, okay? Square Up, you know these guys, right? They came in to disrupt the space. Remember? Let's fight centralized banks and fiat together. Oh, wait, but they're not. They're the same fucking thing. Okay, so, yeah, accept credit cards anywhere. But what they don't tell you is that you can accept money any day of the week. Go ahead, bro. But we might shut down your account, we might deactivate you, and we might hold on to your funds for 120 days for no fucking reason. He gave them everything they needed. This wasn't like a pseudo prepaid credit card. This was a major Visa card that triggered this whole thing. So it's like the hypocrisy in this whole space is just mind-blowing sometimes. So Square was supposed to come and give you more freedom. It was supposed to come and bust the doors open on a centralized marketplace on accepting credit card payments globally. Yet they didn't. You imagine running your business through a service that could just shut you down like that? For no reason. He gave them everything that they needed. And I know that there's going to be a ton of comments of people who've gone through this. Please comment if you've gone through this. Share your story below. I really would appreciate that. Now let's come back to PayPal, right? Jay, maybe you're over-exaggerating a little bit. Nah. There was actually forums. My gosh, I remember this. There was forums created, thousands of threads. There was a class action lawsuit that was attempted against PayPal. I think they won because in 2012, 2013, they actually stopped doing this. But up until that point, they were locking down everyone's account. We all lost our PayPal accounts at one point or another. Go back through, you can check through the old internet marketing forums that used to exist, and you can see the stories there. You can go back through, I don't know if the other forums are still around, but you can do some Google searches around PayPal account freezing, and you might find some forums still active. The community pages were all really, really active. I don't know if the Reddit stuff is still around. It looks like this one is, but I don't know how far back this goes. Look, this one's from 2013. I'm talking like all the way back to 2007. I think a lot of that's been shut down. PayPalSucks.com, that's interesting that that's still around. PayPalSucks.com used to be like the main authority site. You could probably go there and get some more information. But anyway, so here's the deal. Here's what PayPal used to do, is PayPal will hold everything for 180 days. Now, does not matter if this is a personal account or a business account. I had a business account with them for 6-7 years, and they shut it down. So they didn't care. They can shut down your PayPal through eBay as well. Suspicious eBay activity, they'll shut down and lock down your PayPal, and you can also lose your eBay through too much weird PayPal activity. So you see the centralization and all the like spider web and footprint that they kind of allow themselves free reign to lock you down and completely destroy your life. Imagine you're running your whole life. Oh my God, SquareUp is here. It's here to save me. Let me go all in on this. And you went all in and you stopped your authorized.net account maybe. Maybe you didn't have a Stripe yet, or you thought SquareUp would be better than Stripe, and you shut all those down and you went all in on Stripe. Your whole life right now is ruined. That is what Bitcoin is trying to fight, actually. That is what it's standing up for. It's standing up for the little guy. And it's leveling the playing field. It doesn't need a CEO. They don't care. Right? And this is what originally cryptocurrency was standing for. I'd say that that's not the case now. There's a ton of centralized players trying to parade themselves around like a decentralized asset. And that's what you got to remember is that, so this is probably a longer video that I need to shoot outside of this, but you got to look at the layers of this and the depth of this. It's not just like the centralized, decentralized argument is a big one. Because if you don't have decentralization, then you have this. You have the potential for this. Gemini stablecoin just came out right after somebody researched the actual white paper and looked through everything much, much deeper. And it turns out that they can freeze any account, and they can freeze the currency that's been actually rolled out and deem it invalid, essentially. And it's completely, it has no value at all. And this is their way of stopping hacking. But what does that actually mean? It means it puts the power in their hands to shut down an address, to shut down an account, and to kill off your currency and make it invalued, right? Devalued. Why am I getting that one caught up on that? I don't know. They essentially hold the power to shut down the value of your GUSD. That's not good. Okay. Bitcoin Cash kind of has these problems. Ripple kind of has these problems. A lot of these centralized players who are touting around as decentralized will fall prey to this. You can put them in the same category. And so part of the argument that some of these guys come out with is that, oh, well, who cares anyways? You don't want decentralization. If you don't have that, you have this, and you have the potential for this. Like, this is nothing new. For all my PayPal people, comment below. Let me know your story with PayPal and what you went through. But PayPal still routinely does this. They will freeze an account. And it's so advanced now that they've footprinted names, emails, addresses, phone numbers. And now if you're like on their blacklist, you can't create a new account at all. It used to not be like that, but you can't create a new account at all. So Square and PayPal are essentially the same thing. But wait, on their website, what do they claim? Does this sound familiar? The new way to shop and pay. The new way to shop and pay. It makes it easier. Accept payments all around the world. But yet you can't. But yet you can't because they can shut you down. So this is just great marketing. So be on the lookout for this in crypto because it's already here. Don't take my word for it. Just go and see how they're talking about their product. Go and see how they're addressing the conversation of this right here, which is centralization. Can they shut you down? Can they seize your funds? Can they just kill off your funds? Can they shut down, you know, your address in any sort of way? I just wanted to pull this up really quick. So this is the study, just so you don't have to trust me. I'll link it below. It's on Cointelegraph, but it's been echoed on every major player within the crypto space. They can reverse Gemini dollar transactions. They can alter Gemini dollar transactions. They can lock down accounts, pause, block, reverse in response to a security incident, i.e. a catastrophic event. And this is always how it's posed. It's always posed that like, no, like, relax guys, it'll only be used if like we're hacked for like $1 trillion. But does it stop there? I don't know the Tyler and Cameron Winklevoss, do you? I can't call them on the phone. Like we're not bros. So is that really what it is? And who's gonna hold them accountable then to stay to that standard of like, no, just catastrophic event. Remember, it's just catastrophic event. Does it really stop there though? And that's tricky. It's really tricky. And that is the problem, is that when you leave the potential for that, it can usually always be used in ways that you might not like. And unless there's some sort of accountability outside board or some sort of accountability piece built in, then this will just continue to repeat itself. And so we're not moving away from the problem. We're just repeating the problem. We're putting lipstick on a pig, repeating the problem with this new pretty digital currency asset. But it's the same shit. So anyways, that's my little rant on that. But anyways, my friends, if this is your first time to the channel and you like what we're doing here, then click the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell notification. And also, I'd love to hear from you. Place a comment below, like the video, and share it around with friends and family if you think it's relevant to a conversation you're currently having. Be on the lookout because we'll be uploading more content very soon on the channel. See ya.